MotoGP leaves the Balaton Park Hungarian Grand Prix and makes its way back over to Spain. Welcome to the Catalan Grand Prix at the Circuit de Barcelona, Catalunya. And this place is awesome. A true experience of what we're going to be witnessing in MotoGP. One of the longest runs down to turn one. This is going to be quite exciting. Well, we're gearing up for the start procedure with the bikes about to head down towards turn one, but we have got a list of penalties to go through, as you can see now on your screen in front of us as well. Franco Morbidelli and Fermin Aldeguer will have long lap penalties to serve due to separate incidents with the Aprilia riders in the sprint. Salvadori will have 2 long lap penalties for crashing into yellows in his last appearance back at the German Grand Prix, and Juan Mir has been dropped 3 places to 20th for impeding in qualifying on Saturday. But it is Alex Marquez who has pole position from Quartararo and Marc Marquez on the grid as we get ready. They're on the grid now. Let's head down to Susie.
Hello, welcome back to the grid here. Everybody in position now, including Michael Laverty. How do you see this one playing out, Michael?
Well, as we spoke about, Marc's probably still the favourite, even though Alex has got a better rhythm. Marc's just such a good racer. But it will be a different dynamic today with the tyre change, the hotter temperatures as the humidities increase. So I think the patience that I think most of the riders are going to have to show in the early laps will bunch things together. So I'm hoping for a good scrap today, but I still see Marc as the favourite.
Do you? Not Alex? You see Alex?
For me, Alex is the favourite, but by a very tiny margin. He's less of a favourite than in the sprint yesterday. So I think it's going to be a pretty good race because they're going to have to manage the tyre degradation. They're going to have to carry that corner speed to try and avoid accelerating and spinning that rear tyre too much. You're going to have to control that rear tyre temperature. But you are allowed to sort of like dive into the tyre a little bit more at the start of the race to sort of make inroads. So it could be a bit of a, like a strategy going on.
Yeah, there could be.
We know that Marc is very good at that, though. So it's a tough one.
We'll talk about that in a moment. We had some news this week that Hervé Poncharal would be selling Tech 3 at the end of the year to a motorsport consortium that's being run by Gunther Steiner, ex-Formula 1 team owner, engineer, impresario, Drive to Survive, celebrity, will be running Tech 3 from next year. And we can hear from Gunther now.
Well, Gunther, it was a great sprint race that we had here yesterday. How much did you enjoy watching Enea and the 3 KTM riders battle it out?
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I like the 3 KTM rider, but obviously Enea thinking that is the future is pretty cool, you know, that they're finishing 5th, you know, and somebody mentioned that is your best result for a long time you had, you know. So
maybe you're the good luck charm.
I don't know about that. We will see today, because I said to Hervé, because he's still his team in the moment. You know, I said, I expect a podium today from him. But no, it was good to see that 3 KTM driver doing a good job.
We spoke to you on Friday and you admitted you're a massive MotoGP fan, of course, perhaps not an expert, and Hervé is here in a consultancy role. What do you do now, between now and your first day officially in the job?
Just to try to understand the business, how the team is set up. For example, tomorrow I go to the base of the team in France just to look around, because I haven't been there. I couldn't go in the summer because I had some family issues, but that is what I do. I just try to take as much in as I can to be ready next year, because next year there's no excuse anymore.
And it will come round quickly.
Absolutely, comes around quickly. There's only a few months to go, but no, looking really forward to it.
Thanks for talking to us. Enjoy the race today.
Thank you. Same to you. Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Well, how do you follow that with this gentleman here? I must be the luckiest girl here to have 2 Frenchmen to talk to you on the grid. What are you doing selling your team?
Sorry?
What are you doing selling your team?
I'm trying to impress you. Because I tried so many tricks that never worked, and I said, that's the big one. Hope it's gonna work, because I've got nothing left now.
Hervé, what an incredible amount of yourself you have given to this paddock over the years, being the president of IRTA, bringing on lots of young riders like this one here.
I was young at the time, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's how long he's been here. But how do you feel now? Now it's all out, the news is out. Is there some sense of relief for you, or do you feel emotional?
Of course I feel emotional, you know. You cannot have, I don't know if it's 70% of my life or something like that, you know, ending without being emotional, without being in a way sad. Still, I think, as I said before, nothing lasts forever. One day you have to decide. And very often we say to the sportman, don't do the year too much, or don't do the season too much. And I think, you know, with everything which is now, you know, in place, with a new owner, with investors coming, with a lot of new things, I think every single actor, every single team needs to grow. And alone, I wouldn't have been able to grow enough, so I needed help. You never accepted my hand, so I had to find somebody, and Gunther was the winner. But still, I would like to say that I'm very proud because we're going to keep the name, we're going to keep 100% of the staff. The team is still going to be based in France, and I'm going to be involved as a consultant from 2026 onward. So you will still have to cope with me.
That's marvellous
And the viewers too.
We're very happy about that. Is there something you would like to say to Hervé?
Yeah, well, actually, I don't really have a question for Hervé. While we're on TV, Hervé, I just wanted to, I think, on behalf of many people around the paddock, to thank you for what you've done. For, you know, you've inspired many riders, many young riders, including myself. You've given a chance to many young riders, including myself. So we know how it rolled and how it rolls. And I just wanted to say a big thank you, from all these people, because you have been a pillar of this championship for the last, what, 30 years?
Yep.
45.
Yeah. 45 years, yeah.
I'm 30, he's 45 years.
And you have made
Good match.
You have made a difference. So I know we're going to see you, but I just wanted to say it. And I mean it.
You know, this is why I keep my sunglasses on, because I'm crying now. And thank you very much, because that is touching me a lot. And I have to tell you that Cal Crutchlow sent me an incredible message also last night. That was a beautiful message. So, you know, I'm very glad to have people like Sylvain next to me, to have people like Cal, to have all the riders we have, because, you know, you in MotoGP, a team is still a family. And this is very important, the human relationship, the link. And this is always what I've tried to do. Maybe, you know, now to be two family is a bit old-fashioned with a new world, we will see. But this is also why I'm saying au revoir.
Well, you can go on your boat and ride your bike more.
Sorry?
You can get out on your boat and ride your bike a little bit more now.
Yes, yes.
So
I'm going to try to have more time to enjoy. I'm going to work on my body to impress you more. And, you know, I like to cycle, I like to swim. I live in the beautiful part of the world, but I will still be coming anyway.
listen.
Thank you for everyone. Follow MotoGP. Keep your heart beating. Follow your dreams, and everything is possible.
There you go.
Look what I've done, and I was nobody.
And now you're everybody.
No, I'm not.
We're really happy that you'll still be around next year. We are going to do a sit-down chat with you and go through the intricacies of the last 45 years. So that will take us all day.
Whenever you want.
Thank you. We'll do it in Malaysia,
Enjoy
okay?
the show. Thank you.
Ciao. Thank you very much. Merci. What a guy. I mean, honestly, I think we're all crying
Legend.
on the inside. Now I've got to seamlessly link into Davide Tardozzi from one family to the Italian family. There's two stories going on there.
Davide, Mark has said all weekend that Alex is the man to beat, but I'm sure Mark has got something for this longer race. Can he extend that winning run today, do you think?
Yeah, we'll see, because for sure Alex is the man to beat. He shows his speed this morning too, but you know, it will be a different race today with the medium on the back. It will be much slower race, and on 24 laps the most important thing is to manage the front tire.
We were surprised by what Fabio Quartararo did yesterday. Do you expect any more dark horses in there from Yamaha, maybe KTM?
Yeah, for sure. Having said that, Alex is the rider to beat. I think that KTM and probably Bezzecchi will be very fast. But again, after mid-race, we will see who had managed the front tire better than the other.
Thanks, Davide.
Thank you.
So Marc Marquez going from the front row then, and took a win yesterday, gifted really from Alex. What do you think today? Michael thought he was favourite. You think it's Alex?
I think it's going to be very close. Yeah, I still think Alex has got the pace, because you know, during the practice when he was doing the long runs with the medium front, medium rear, he was the one with the later pace, sort of like after lap 15 on the tires. So, but you know, racing is racing. We know Mark is an absolute race animal. We know he's going to try as well. I think he's going to take he's going to take the risk like he did yesterday. But yesterday, he actually given up, and it is Alex that gifted him that victory. You know, Alex was the quicker man, and Mark said it as well. I think it's gonna be much closer this afternoon, and hopefully we get that, you know, that big fight on track. It is realistically, like yesterday, it's the first time that somebody is faster than Mark, you know, over the race pace. So hopefully we see some fireworks, and we got some outsiders as well, you know, in Fabio Quartararo or the KTM boys.
Yeah, exactly. And also the VR46 boys are going from the second row. They kind of sandwich and envelop that. What do you think, chances-wise? They seem to have got better in each session as the weekend's gone on.
Yeah, they've got better and better, especially Fabio Di Gianantonio, which will be starting from 6 on the grid. Morbidelli is going to have to do a long lap, though, isn't it, for his mistake yesterday? So that's going to be more complicated. But yeah, Fabio Di Gianantonio is making great progress. And again, just like in Balaton Park last time out, he's able to build his weekend. It's quite difficult for him on a Friday, but then when comes racing, he's always there. So he's on the podium in the sprint yesterday, and I expect him to be strong again.
There you go. You've almost been on board with Marc Marquez there, walking all the way to his bike. And it feels like a privilege, actually, to be on the grid. It's easy to take it for granted, but when you're following Marc and you're looking at Marc, as soon as he gets on his bike, his eyes kind of glaze over and they go almost dark as he puts his natural race face on. And the concentration really does kick in, and nothing around him seems to distract him. But this is the man in pole position. It's his brother. He needs to take 3 points out of Marc today in order to let the championship run into the long pools. Of course, it's a case of when Marc is going to win the championship now, not if. But that's the steely face of Alex, not wanting a repeat performance from yesterday. It is his to lose today. Let's get the anthems. There we have it then, both anthems. Let's get the news from Gresini. Their man is in pole position, Alex Marquez. Here's Michele Massini from Gresini.
Michele, Alex said to me yesterday he felt pretty stupid after what happened in that race today. He'll be looking to make amends today, and he's got everything in his power to get a win today, hasn't he?
I think yes, because yesterday I said to him that he had to be angry only for 5 minutes and then to be focused already for today. So the warm-up was so good. I think that also today is all in his hand, I want to say, because we have everything to make a great result that we didn't achieve yesterday. So we'll see.
I'm sure you expect Marc to have something a little bit extra, though, for this longer race to challenge Alex.
Probably, but because I think mostly for the tire management, especially on the front, because with the tire drop will be so high during the race, so we'll see how the rider will manage this.
All the best.
Thank you very much.
Great shot there of Alex Marquez, and this will mean so much to him, this race. Don't forget, it's in front of a home crowd.
and it's a massive chance for, for probably for first time to, to go and beat Mark in a straight battle, head-to-head with his brother. At the moment, Mark's been dominating this season. He's been crushing all his rivals. And this is a real honest chance of going to beat Mark. So hopefully, you can see there, he's got his race face on. He'll be, when you say the race face, it's like the riders, you go, it's a funny thing. You're on the grid, there's people around you, but you can't feel anything. You're just thinking of that first turn. You're thinking of how the bike is going to feel, and you're trying to get in that zone. Nothing exists around you, and you're going for it. And this is what Alex will be trying to do. He won't be thinking about yesterday. He'll be concentrating on what he's got to do, and he knows deep down that he can do it today.
And who else can get on that podium today? I'll have a quick word about the KTMs. Of the three that were there yesterday, because obviously Maverick's still injured, who do you think has got the best late race pace coming forward? Are we looking at Enea, Bastianini? Could Brad do it? Or is it Pedro?
It's a funny one because they've got, it's obviously all on the same bike, but very different riding style. And yesterday they were all together. They were all fighting with them riding different riding style. Pedro Acosta always on the attack, trail brakes really early into the corners. You've got Bastianini that is probably the smoothest of the three. So I would have thought he's got the best chance of a late comeback. He's sort of like a challenger. And then you've got Brad Binder that's coming from a bit far on the grid, but he's back on form this weekend.
Okay, let's get the latest from the tyres. They're mediums, the order of the day. Michael, what do you know?
Yeah, it looks that way, Susie. Obviously, medium front seems to be the go for everyone on the grid, but managing it, not putting too much load into it in those early laps. There is one anomaly out there, and I can't get to the bottom of who it is. Someone's going to run a soft tyre. First I thought it was Zarco, then I heard Digi, then I heard this man, Fabio Quartararo. Could he make the soft work? It sounds a bit strange, but around a racetrack like this, even though tyre wear is going to be really high, if you can go use the soft, use the grip to actually roll the Yamaha through the turn, not use up too much rubber, it could pay off, it could work to get to the end of the race. We know from all the Michelin engineers, you have to be gentle. You've got to be really patient. If you spin too much on the long hanging corners, you're going to generate temperature, which generates spin, which generates even more wear. So patience is the order of the day, trying to make the rear tyre go to the end. I've got a feeling it could be Fabio that has a soft rear tyre. We've seen Mark do it in the past to great effect. Let's see if someone rolls the dice today.
Yeah, interesting to see if there will be a gamble, isn't there? There's loads of stories here, really, coming up to pole position with Alex Marquez. As I mentioned, just to set the scene, he needs to take 3 points out of his brother in order to roll the championship forward, but he's not bothered about that. What he's bothered about is winning this race. Of course, he won in Jerez, and he loved it in front of the crowd. All his family are here, and what it would mean to Alex and this Gresini team. Don't forget, he's on last year's bike, and he's been able to match his brother and be faster than his brother, fair and square. So that's the situation for Alex Marquez. Arguably the unknown situation is next to him in Fabio Quartararo, who was brilliant yesterday. He was the rider of the day. He managed 12 laps and got second place. What can he do on 24 laps? Is there a secret for Fabio? Can we see the Frenchman at the front? And then, of course, Marc Marquez is alongside, and we know exactly what he can do. But what about the tyres? As Michael was talking there, it's going to be a tyre race. It's going to be so important. But they're going to want to get their track position. They've got to get to turn 1. It's decent run down there. They get to 4th gear before they brake really hard. But we've seen in the past that you can get sucked in so easily, so they've got to also be very careful. Plenty of issues to think about. The Catalan Grand Prix is about to take place. Vamos, ladies and gentlemen.
set to go for MotoGP. And we are getting set for the Catalan Grand Prix. 24 laps ahead of us. This is going to be something special. The Circuit de Barcelona Catalunya was originally a Formula 1 racetrack, but MotoGP have been racing here as well since the early 1990s. And this amazing circuit always provides great running. As you can see, the exit from the last corner all the way down towards turn number 1. It's one of the longest runs to the first corner on the calendar. And this is how they line up on the starting grid then. It is Alex Marquez on pole position with Fabio Quartararo second and Marc Marquez in third. Franco Morbidelli is fourth with Pedro Costa in fifth. Fabio Di Giannantonio is sixth with Johan Zarco in seventh. Aigo is eighth with Enea Bastianini in ninth. Luca Marini 10th with Brad Binder 11th. Marco Bezzecchi 12th, Fermin Aldeguer in 13th. Jack Miller is 14th with 15th Raul Fernandez, 16th Miguel Oliveira, 17th Jorge Martin, 18th Aleix Espargaro, 19th is Alex Rins, 20th Juan Mir, 21st Pecco Bagnaia, 22nd Maverick Vinales, 23rd Lorenzo Salvadori, and 24th for Som Kat Chantra. Megan Burge alongside the commentary box as we get started here today. Here we go then, 24 laps ahead of us around a circuit which is just absolutely nuts. I can't wait for this one. What about you?
I think it'll certainly be interesting.
Who's your money on?
Honestly, I think any of them could go down at any moment. But I'm going to say Quartararo, if he doesn't go down.
And you're sticking with Fabi?
Yeah, I'm having hope for Yamaha to at least have a good weekend.
Let's see if that happens and works out then. We've got our new data system up here in the commentary box. It'll tell you if there's a yellow flag in any of the 4 sectors. So keep an eye out on that front as well. Everyone's starting on medium front and medium tyres, bar one rider, Pedro Costa, medium front and soft rear. And I think that's going to be critical. There's a circuit maker where we know that tyre degradation's high as we've got yellow sector 1.
Let's hope they haven't gone down yet.
Yeah, it's just a marshal on the track. 187,086 people in attendance, and it does look quite packed. The big question is, though, first time we come into a race in a long time where Marc Marquez doesn't look like he's got race pace. It could be Alex's day again, but Marc's won 7 in a row.
It could be Acosta's.
Yeah.
And
Acosta's day, really? What about Fabi?
It could be any one of their days. That's a ridership out on the track. And I have a feeling Marc might go down. Like, if he gets too caught up around people around that first corner, there's a risk.
You staking your reputation on that?
No. I haven't done the picking thing.
24 of the best riders in the world line up. It's Alex Marquez on pole position. If Marc Marquez is more than 3 points ahead and outscoring today, Marc has a chance to be champion in Misano. This is it then. The Catalan Grand Prix. Eyes to the lights. They're on now. And pull the throttle back as we go racing in Catalunya. Bad start from Fabio Quartararo. Great start, Marc Marquez. Great start, Pedro Costa. He's going to move up into third position and fight with Quartararo. Marc's immediately going to the inside line. And by turn 1 at 871 metres, he leads. But Alex is not going to give up. He's trying to go around the outside. Marc has the position. And Marc Marquez leads after starting off the front row. Well, what a start from him. Who predicted that? And now can Alex actually get out in front? Can he gain the momentum back as we go into turn 3? Everyone got through cleanly, and I was surprised about that. It's usually a crash fest at turn 1.
I agree, and so race is over now.
Yep, it's lap 1, and Marc's already in the lead. Yeah, so Miller's dropped down 10 places. I think.
Crash.
Yeah, Miller's crashed out of the race as Zarco tries to go around the outside of Luca Marini. The 2 Hondas are battling together as well. I'm fairly certain that
you just had to say
that.
Well,
we haven't got a yellow flag, and we haven't seen that Miller's actually stopped. So he's completing a sector time. I think Miller's just gone wide somewhere.
I think he's going across the gravel.
Yeah, I'm fairly certain that Miller's still in the race. Yeah. Down towards turn 10 then at Le Calex. Marc Marquez leads. Alex Marquez second. Pedro Costa runs in third position. Yeah, there is Jack Miller right at the back as moving on the inside line. This is Bastianini getting ahead of Marini with a great move, and now Marini's under pressure from Zarco once more. Bastianini moving up into 5th position as well. He's on 4 places from where he started. So's Luca Marini. Biggest loser, Morbidelli, down 5 places on that start. Biggest winner, look at Pecco Bagnaia. He's up to 12th place. race after starting 21st. This is going to be interesting when we take a look at this.
Long lap penalty, Aldegar.
Yeah,
Double long lap.
That's all the penalties that have come through as you head down now.
Morbidelli.
This is we went through those pre-race as to what they were coming through as well with issues earlier on in the weekend. Salvadori with a double long lap penalty for what happened in Germany of crashing together. Flags in the middle of the field. 3 go down in the middle, and one of them is going to be Marco Bezzecchi. The other's Fabio Di Giannantonio. I don't think that was an actual contact, Megan. I think that was just...
They just synchronised, crashed.
But
Wait,
it's saying, no,
Mark
it's not saying Mark. The TV graphics are wrong. The TV graphics are wrong. Mark is not crashed out of this race. The TV graphics are trying to make this race interesting for us. They've said that Marc Marquez has crashed out of the race. I can tell you he is not.
They've got it confused with Bezzecchi.
Yeah, it's Marco Bezzecchi who's crashed, and it's Di Giannantonio. Di Giannantonio's rejoined the race, but we still go through with Bezzecchi being out. But Mark has not crashed out. I must confirm that. Mark is still leading this race as we take a look at turn 1. So this is on the other one. That's Di Giannantonio just ahead. So Digi takes down.
Got too close.
Yeah, so Digi... Well, hang on a minute. That's Morbidelli. Morbidelli takes down Bezzecchi, and then Digi just goes down on his own accord because he has to move, because he drops the front because he's going to hit the rider.
He's way too distracted by Bezzecchi, so technically Morbidelli has just caused his teammate
to crash
Bezzecchi
out.
to crash.
Take a look quickly as we're still going to get in the first sector. Look at the lap chart.
Bezzecchi's bike's still there. Stewards.
Yeah, but
under investigation.
Also, look at Bagnaia. Started 21st, up into 12th position. Storming start from him. Bad start from both of the VR46s, both down 3 places. But a storming start from everybody else out there today, as we see lap 2 contend with. And look at Pedro Acosta. Look at Bastianini. Fastest lap of the race for Bastianini now, as you see the second lap time graphics come through.
Bastianini gets past Quartararo round this corner.
Yeah, he's gone through on the inside line and taken a position, so working out there.
Oh, he retakes it.
Yeah, hang on a minute. Yeah, Quartararo's gone back through onto Bastianini.
Aldegar's just lost a lot of places.
He's taken his long lap penalty, so that's his long lap penalty done. I think you're right about this being Acosta's day. Look at him, he's stuck behind Alex Marquez, and he's not letting Mark go, is he?
I think he's just really hoping that the brothers crash.
Salvadori has completed one of his 2 lap long penalties. That's what's coming up on my monitor. Gap at the moment is Mark 492 to Alex on 300. So 190 points gap means that Mark can win the title in Misano in 7 days' time. That's as it stands at the moment. So it's critical that Alex finishes ahead of Mark.
Salvador has completed his one as well, and there's a constant battle going on right now between Bastianini and Quartararo. They are neck and neck consistently, and Chantra is passed by Jack Miller. So Jack Miller goes wide at the start, and Chantra still gets passed by him.
Salvadori's completed both of his long lap penalties now.
That's good.
It's just slowly catching up your breath, isn't it, with this one? 24 lap race.
Yeah, but I still can't help but feel this weekend in all the sports just feels weird.
Yeah, it's off, isn't it?
Yeah.
Salvadori, there's his confirmed second long lap penalty complete.
Let's have a look at the tyres. Okay, I'm moving this monitor away from where I'm sitting.
Look at this! Alex going on the inside line down to turn 1. He had the slipstream on Marc Marquez. Can he get the braking zone into turn 1 on the inside line? Yes, he can! Mark's going to try and go back round the outside. Coming into turn 2. Doesn't work. Switches back. Loop at 3. Alex passes Mark.
I bet that's something Mark didn't expect.
He doesn't have the race pace this weekend. Aldegar, 1 of 2 complete, yeah?
But he's already done one of them, so that must be wrong.
Yeah, the computer's not telling us the right information. You are right. You should have done 2 there on that monitor. What a storming start. Alex has passed Mark. Simon Patterson just tweeted with the same enthusiasm.
We're all equally as shocked.
We're all equally as shocked. None of us expected this to come through as they will run on. He's faster. Well, I mean, he's already put out a tenth of a second at the moment on the gap. They're not pulling out in front as we expected, but Acosta's got that soft rear tyre.
Mark is losing 0.2 of a second in the first sector.
Yeah, I'm not surprised he's down that much at the sector times. It's a bit jarring at the moment, isn't it?
It is.
Well, this race is going to be very exciting and very, very, very interesting because remember yesterday Alex crashed out of the lead of this race and gifted Mark a 7th sprint win in a row and 14 out of the 15 this year.
Do you know, this is one of the most diversely placed Grand Prix we've had in a while because look at the top 10.
Yeah, it's all just changed up. It's not Ducati, is it? Gone are the days where it was just Ducati domination. We've now got the two KTMs of Acosta and Bastianini right on the back as Mark gets in the slipstream, pulls to the inside line down in towards turn number 1, but still can't make the break. And look at Mark's rear tyre. He was completely unsettled, trying to slam the brakes on into turn 1. And there's Morbidelli taking a long lap penalty for irresponsible riding.
Mark just can't get that first corner.
No, he can't. It's struggling again and again. He can't seem to get the traction to come through.
Where he's losing the time.
Morbidelli has completed his long lap penalty. That's now been confirmed by the stewards.
Also, Oliveira passes Martin.
So more move, and Zarco's past Marini as well.
Good day for the Hondas.
It's a great day for anyone bar Ducati. This is not their type of circuit. We found out this weekend, and are we going to witness the fact that Acosta might just be able to jump ahead and gain some advantage and gain some positions as to what we were expecting? Lap 5 of 24. Alex Marquez leads this race from Mark in second. Third is Acosta. Fourth is Bastianini. Fifth, Quartararo. Sixth is Zarco. Seventh, Marini. Eighth is Agura. Back 9, 9th, and Binder in the top 10 as we come down into turn 10. And look at Acosta, he's desperately trying to go around the outside of Mark.
As well.
And Alex goes in too deep. Mark's trying to get the undercut coming into turn 12. I think Acosta might just have the gumption to get through.
If only we had another Yamaha and another Aprilia in the top 10, then we would have 2 of each. So we've got 2 Ducatis at least, technically there's 3. 2 KTMs, technically there's 3. And it's 2 Hondas.
Yeah, it's been a complete one. We haven't got... is Aprilia in there? Only one Aprilia inside that, as you mentioned, yeah.
Well, they only have 3 more.
So 3 of the 4 manufacturers have got 2 rides, 2 bikes inside the top 10.
In fairness, Raul is getting closer to Binder.
Yeah, and people say that MotoGP just isn't exciting anymore. This is giving us a race of the day. Moto3 was exciting, Moto2 was boring. MotoGP is giving us the exciting dopamine hit that we need. Reminder that we are on a quick off due to the Italian Grand Prix of Formula 1, so we will not have the podium ceremony. We'll be off just after the checkered flag to take over from Omi. So and look at Pedro Acosta looking very racy indeed. Trying to look on the inside line at turn 5. He can't get ahead on the inside and still trying to find some positions to go through.
This is why I hope Acosta doesn't win, because I don't want his podium not to be done.
Well, we could always leave it running, I suppose. We could take it over on this and leave it running.
Only if Acosta wins, though.
Actually, should we just do that? Instead of having to sign off, I can give control to the MacBook and we can run the ending on that.
We'll see.
Yeah, that just makes sense, doesn't it? Makes more sense than having to give up the podium ceremony because we've got the MacBook for 20 minutes before the next race starts. Yeah. Okay.
Right. Lap 6 of... I inadvertently given you an idea. Lap 6 of 24.
You have indeed, yeah. Alex Marquez still in control at the front. The gap is a 10th of a second.
Do you know what time I'm at uni tomorrow?
9 a.m?
Yeah.
Well, after Formula 1, which will be done about 3:15, you're done. Look at this. Look at Johan Zarco looking very racy. He's trying to go to the inside line of Fabio Quartararo down to turn 1. Can he just go late on the brakes and try and find a slipstream in? No, Quartararo does go defensive. By the way, there's a private test here on Monday. There's no live timing for it, so we can't cover it. But there is a private test in which Fabio Quartararo will finally get to ride the Yamaha V4 bike. Finally. And then he actually gets his hands on it officially in San Marino's post-race test 2 weeks on Monday. So not this Monday, the following Monday, which we will be showing live on JBMotorsports 2.
Seems good.
Yeah, whole day testing. Lovely. Binder's out! Binder's out! Binder's crashed!
When I said I wanted Raul to get past Binder, I didn't mean like this.
Brad Binder is out! Yellow flag's out in the 3rd sector. That's a big one!
Ooh.
Flashed off. Binder flies off behind at turn 7. Very similar to what we saw in Moto 2. It says rider okay on our timing monitors. But that's skeptical.
Points now.
Look at Mark. Mark went very wide at turn 10.
Oh,
yeah,
fine.
Binder's fine. Walking up, giving a wave.
Waving to the crowd. His airbag didn't even deploy. Ouch.
Yeah, it's a fast one there because there's no braking zone, so he's just gone straight off the bike onto the tarmac.
Now he's going to go into an ice bath because I bet that hurt.
Oh, yeah. You've seen the gravel from the circuit. I brought it back. It's very, very heavy and very, very thick, this place. Yellow flag still out in the third sector, as you can see on our yellow flag graphic below us here. If you're watching along with us.
I want to see it happen.
Well, we saw the background. It looked very similar to what happened in Moto 2, where coming out of turn 6 into the braking zone for 7, the bike just loses up in the back and it goes straight off into the distance.
Oh, that's Bagnaia getting past Ayagura.
13 places, he's up now. Wow.
Vinales gets past Aleix.
Yeah, trading places. 139.0.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
On a small screen on a replay.
Was it just what I thought it was?
I only saw the end bit.
Yeah. No further action after Morbidelli and Bezzecchi incident as Zarco desperately tried to go around the outside of Quartararo down to turn 5. Still can't find a way through.
They definitely did that wrong there. They meant to put that one there and the replay there, but they've done it the wrong way around.
They've been having issues, they've been having issues all weekend with it as well. Alex Marquez then a 139.886, continuing to close in. Mark on a 140.090, Acosta 140.154. So Alex is still faster, but he's not gaining any more tenths. He's only 3 tenths ahead at the moment as things stand. So, yeah, it's as we say, catching is one thing, passing is quite another.
And I feel like we're all behaving too much. They're too scared to make overtakes in certain places.
Trackhouse in the top 10 says Max. Tig says KTM battle for the podium between Acosta and Enea as well. Good start for Bagnaia, as says Steve. So if I'm pronouncing anybody's names wrong as well at the moment, it might get a bit better here because Acosta is under attack from Bastianini. So it's factory KTM versus Tech 3. KTM in the first corner, and there goes Zarco round the outside of Quartararo. That's brave. It's bold. Quartararo's not going to give anything. Go on, Johan. Show us what it's made of, and he's got him. Fabulous move from Johan Zarco round the outside at turn 1. Held it through 2 and 3, and now Quartararo's under attack from Luca Marini coming into turn 4.
Something tells me that Zarco's had some words with Aldeguer.
How do I make these overtakes? How can I slip back through on the inside? Don't forget, Zarco's a race winner this year. He won his home Grand Prix at France.
Aldeguer's advice: pretend that you're going in for a hug.
Yeah, I just misjudged your braking zone.
Yes.
Ah, come here, you.
Yeah, like that.
Off you go, bang into the wall.
Of course.
Get your elbows out as well. Don't be afraid to go like that.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Right in the ribs. Lap 9 to 24. We are 1/4 into this one as they come through. 1/3, 1/4.
I don't know.
We're past our, we're closing in halfway.
I think you're right with
1/4, yeah.
Is that 6? Honestly, I don't know.
7, 14, 24. No, 7, 14, 21.
Third.
So 8, 16, 24.
Third.
Yeah, so we're 1/3 into the race. I was right first time. Do not doubt your mathematical skills. There is Gunther Steiner, who is now brought into the Tech 3 team. Hervé Ponchero will be moving to an advisory role for 2026. And, yep, Gunther Steiner is now in MotoGP after leaving Haas. He got 2 minutes and 45 seconds in before started swearing in the press conference.
Well, in fairness, they don't really have doors a lot.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
Can't smash them.
Oh, I miss Gunther. I like he's here. Marini's going for it. Marini's got ahead of Quartararo. Marini's made the move through turn 1 and 2. We haven't seen our TV pictures of it, but I've just seen him come through and he's overtaken. So Marini is in 6th place.
Something's just happened in that area.
Yeah.
With, I think it's
Bagnaia's passed Agura. Yeah, Agura repassed them. Bagnaia's
is that where it was?
Yeah.
Oh, someone's down, I think. Is it Rins or has he just gone really wide?
Rins has lost out 2 places to Mia and Aldeguer.
I think he's gone wide.
He maybe outbraked himself down into turn 5, and this is the resumption of it as well, to try and come back through, yeah.
That's the only thing I can think of.
What a cracking battle we are having here.
Lap 10.
Around the outside, Bastianini still trying to find a move on Acosta. Still nothing going on right now. Is it me or is this race just quieting down?
Yeah.
It's a bit unusual for MotoGP.
It's scary when it does that.
We're approaching half distance and it's like, nope, can't see it. Not going to have any problems at all, my friend. Yeah, well, that's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes in MotoGP, but I'm still thinking that Bastianini's going to make a move here on Pedro Acosta. He's got so much more grip and speed. He's going to pull to the inside line. This is it. Here we go. Bastianini passes Acosta for third place. They're side by side to turn one. Acosta shouldn't fight this one. He's going to let Bastianini run wide. Bastianini tries to pick up the bike. Acosta very nearly making contact with him. Stays on the outside but can't go through.
Don't hit him.
Yeah, Tech 3 are getting a bit nervous down there. So is the main team. Miller's passed Aleix Spargo.
They've been at each other all weekend.
They really have. In the sprint race yesterday, people said it. People actually put it on social media. It was like watching the Red Bull Rookies Cup. Same livery, of course, and it was just like watching that because they're all still just throwing it out together and battling as hard as they possibly can.
Luckily now Binder's out and he can't participate.
Yeah. I think Acosta's tyres going. This rear soft. I don't think that's going to be the one to win it, I'm afraid, today. But he's staying with Bastianini as hard as he can, isn't he?
He is. I think he wants to get that second at least again today.
Yeah.
So I don't think he's willing to lose out.
Down to the breaker zone. Acosta trying to go around the outside. There's a kind of yellow flag, sectors 3 and 4. Zarco's crashed. Zarco's down.
Oh no!
Johan Zarco is out. He's up and walking away. But I think the front, well, look at that. Has he made contact? Someone's the front just dipped.
He's either on top or crashing out.
Yeah, front dipped away from him. Entry at 5, into 10, sorry.
He's always crashing out these days. He's always near the top when he does so.
Well, yellow flag in sectors 3 and 4, as you can see on our timing monitors up here in the commentary box. Well, that is a big shame.
Given that Shanti is so far down, that means that that team's not going to get any points now.
Highest Honda is Luca Marini in 5th position now. Just moves one ahead on the front runner.
At least he's 5th now.
Yeah, that's very true, very true.
And Morbidelli gets points even though he kind of doesn't deserve it.
Let's have a look at this move again with Bastianini on the inside line. So look, Acosta's just sort of not even thinking that he's going to be there. He's going to turn in. Look, there he looks, and he gets surprised.
This move is full.
Yeah, he gets surprised that Bastianini's on the inside line.
You can
look
see.
Look at Gunter, smiling like the viper he is.
He's like, we didn't get to do this in F1. We didn't get to see the cold stare that Acosta was giving Bastianini, just like, did you just pass me?
The last time my drivers hit each other, I had to break my door. That was the worst Gunter Steiner impression ever. That's
because...
Yeah, but he's used to seeing two similar... Oh, hang on a minute. Who's that? Is that Zarco still?
I don't know, but I just saw a drone and for a second I thought it was a spider.
And I saw a Red Bull liveried helmet, so it must have been Zarco, walk past the camera lens. I thought someone else was off down in the corner.
I guess it was Zarco.
I guess it was.
Either that or Binder's going the long way around.
Halfway there in this one. Second half of the race begins. Alex Marquez leading, Mark second. Bastianini third, up 6 places. Bastianini's still in there, actually. The gap between the three is still less than a second, so Mark's not safe yet. Alex doing exactly what he needs to do. The gap will be 5. Now, if Mark takes 3 more points than Alex, Mark can mathematically win the title in Misano. If Alex wins today, he'll take 5 points more than Mark, which means that the title has to be won in Japan at the end of September.
He does like winning titles in Japan.
He does like winning titles in Japan. And it makes that we have to get up early as well.
True. I don't know which one I'd prefer. I think I'd prefer Japan.
I don't know. Win it in Honda's backyard or win it in Vale's backyard?
I prefer to win it, I think, when at least I'm sleep deprived and I can appreciate that this is the reason why I'm up so early.
Fabio Di Giannantonio, by the way, has come into the pit lane, so he is now presumably out of the Grand Prix.
I thought he'd already gone out.
Yeah, he's just coming back into the pits.
He held on for a while.
Just want to also point out as well that randomly, there he is, Digi out. It's not. It was official yesterday, but it'll be official at the end of today. Ducati are the teams champions finishers, so the constructors championship. They've wrapped that up. Ducati have wrapped up the constructors battle between themselves, KTM, Honda, and Yamaha.
Well, at least someone's wrapped up really early.
Yeah. So Ducati are the constructors champions this year. It'll be official after today's race because all the results, even their sprint race victories, they don't count for the final championship points until after this race. Then it's all official. So Ducati are already the champions, and it's official at the end of today.
Yeah.
And that's in the constructors. The teams championship's still up for battle, but so far that's going the way of Ducati Lenovo. And the riders championship, well, that's going the way of Ducati as well, with Marc Marquez.
Basically, take your pick, it's a Ducati.
Take your pick, it is a Ducati domination all throughout as well. Yeah, pretty much.
What is this?
That was me telling you what to do when I went to Alton Park.
That is Formula E.
Yeah. It is preparing your notes. We're getting ready for what's going to be a very interesting final.
Let's see.
I've got a feeling that this is just building up.
Yeah.
Ever so slightly.
For a big, massive crash.
Oh, thanks. Can I just point out, if this gets red flags, you missed the start of Monza.
It won't be red flag.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, just 3 bikes will go off.
Oh, very nice. Very nice.
Yeah.
Did you tell
Very
me I was
gently
saying I was
done.
entered the pit lane? Yeah, after that crash earlier.
So that's 4 out.
Yep, Salvadori is the last official runner right now. Last time he ran was Germany when he was inside the points until he crashed. And because he crashed under a yellow flag, and a double yellow flag at that, he got given a double long lap penalty for this race here today. I feel sorry for Omi, who's having to fill a bit of a break at the moment, solo. Nice job, Omi, if you're watching.
I feel bad it's hard enough. It's hard enough doing a MotoGP race.
Well, Omi is our host for today's broadcast, as me and Megan will take over in the commentary box. He'll go and do Freca, their final race. Next
Solo?
year, yeah, solo. Next year, though, Freca becomes Freck. Alpine drop out.
You're losing the A.
Yeah. So, 10 to go, and this is becoming a procession again.
I feel bad for leaving Omi on his own so much today.
Oh, you feel bad about leaving Omi, but you don't feel bad about leaving me during MotoGP, Moto3, Moto3, Moto2, World Superbikes, all that lot.
You can just put other people.
Omi's alone twice today, the same as man as I am. Porsche and Freca.
No, he doesn't have to commentate with anyone
Moto3,
today.
Moto2. He's commentating with me this morning on Formula 3 and Formula 2. Yeah, he was this morning. We finished the Porsche Supercup Championship as well.
I just don't want people to be alone.
Dear me. Says the girl who spent Friday alone in the commentary box covering this the MotoGP.
That's the point. You all could be alone for a while.
Yeah. You had to cover the sessions alone.
And a little bit in here yesterday.
Yeah, it's been a weird weekend.
Yeah, please stop leaving me on my own.
I'll try. Anyway, at the moment, yellow flag's out, sector 4.
Ooh! Is it a free?
Rins!
Free bike?
It's Rins!
Oh, I don't want it to be Rins.
Alex Rins from 15th, the last points paying position. He's crashed out, sector 4.
Still moving though.
No, he's out. There you go.
I just don't know where he's crashed out, because I'm still moving.
There he is.
Last corner. Oh, he's disorientated.
Has that bike hit the air fence?
Oh my god, I think it has.
If that's punctured the air fence, that'll be an automatic red flag.
I'm so sorry.
And we're not past the distance. We're only 2/3 race distance. It would not be a restart.
Oh my god.
Are we past 2/3? 8:16.
We're on 2/3.
Oh. Now, if we complete this lap, the race can be stopped and not need to be restarted. This is
We'll see in a minute.
Yeah.
I think it's crashed right at the last corner.
Well, this will be fun.
Might get that early.
I mean, you might not be alone for long. The yellow flag's still out there, isn't it, in that fourth sector?
Well, given the fact that Rins was climbing on the air fence,
Yeah.
and it looked deflated.
Where's he gone off anyway? Hasn't even told us on the track map. There he is. Oh, it's turn 11.
Yeah.
There it is. The air fence looks okay.
Why is he climbing on it?
It's actually gone off at the top of turn 12, so the front's just dipped away from him. So I think it's come to rest next to the air fence.
And yet he thinks it's a good idea to climb on it.
Yeah.
Did he just want to play on
Trigger
a
a red
trampoline?
flag.
It's
Yeah.
like, yay, if I'm out, everybody's out.
Well, we're past that distance now with 8 to go of the MotoGP Grand Prix. And I've got a feeling Mark is going to pass Alex soon.
Or at least crash by.
That too. I see Mark having an accident. We've gone back to green flag running, by the way.
Okay, so no red flag. Only saw one.
I don't know. I'm 90% certain that Alex might drop this one. What do you think?
I'm 90% certain that Mark might drop it. Let's go 100% if they both do.
Leading Bastianini to take a race win for the first time since, what, Italy?
Yeah. Fitting given that F1 are in Italy.
Well,
it would be incredibly fitting, I would think. Alright, I'm just going to read out the top 15 real quick. And again, I may as well just read out the entirety because we only have 19 running currently. Right, so currently Alex is leading with Mark in second. Third is Bastianini. Costa is at fourth. Fifth is Marini. Quartararo is in sixth.
my phone
Seventh
won't
is
switch off.
Bagnaia. That's because you're not tapping it. You're not. Mine was doing it yesterday with turning on.
Dear me. I need a new phone.
It's a control button.
Yeah.
Oh, here's a replay.
Ah, this is how Rins went down. I'm thinking the front dips away. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did it hit the air fence though? It
Yeah.
did hit the air fence. We got so lucky there.
And he was climbing on the air fence.
How
Bobbing
lucky?
it.
How lucky did we get that that wasn't a red flag?
Very. I think it hit like the corner of the air fence.
Yeah. Just take a look at the lap. If anybody's wondering why we're not talking so much, take a look at the lap chart up here on the comms box.
Yeah.
What, since lap 13, there's been no overtaking again in MotoGP.
There's only been crashing.
This is why we keep saying that these tyre pressure things need to go.
I agree.
They just don't work. They do not work.
And when they do, they work bad.
Yeah.
Currently, the championship is 487 to Mark and 305 to Alex. And somewhere there is a very annoyed pair of parents for them who think that Christmas this year is going to be hell.
Well, Mark's going to be winning it, and Alex is going to finish in second place.
Exactly. They haven't had to deal with that in a few years now.
Martin has passed me, by the way.
Alex does get to say, at least you didn't win every sprint because I won one.
What was that? Anything you can do I can do better?
Yeah.
Fernando Alonso has been noted for an incident in the formation lap. He might get a penalty.
He's innocent.
No, I've just seen it myself.
He's innocent.
Megan is always going to defend Fernando.
I don't always do. If he's being an idiot, I'll say he's being an idiot.
Stroll and Alonso investigated after the race and failing to follow race directions and instructions on practice time infringement.
Stroll's the ringleader here.
No, Alonso's came through first and then Stroll's came through. Just flashed up because we've got the F1 data up in our systems. Oh great, Martin.
Being framed.
Sorry, Martin Brundle's doing the grid walk with Nico Rosberg again. So that's fun after Spa. Meantime, 6 laps to go. And Alex still leading Mark with absolutely nothing going on in MotoGP land. Alex is doing exactly what he needs to do here. Now, if Mark takes the lead and wins the race, Mark can be champion in Misano, and probably will be champion in Misano.
I kind of hope.
But Alex is looking for only his second ever Grand Prix win. He's had three sprint wins, but only 1 Grand Prix win. That was back in Spain. I remember commentating that race in the commentary box alongside Lucy with you back here. So this is going to be fun. What do you think?
You've never seen Alex win in this country box.
A Grand Prix, no. I know, no, it was quite fun actually because I left the commentary box in Donington. By the way, when I was commentating the MotoGP race from Spain, I was in the commentary box at Donington Park. It was during the lunch break, so everyone was in the gallery just behind watching. I came out of the commentary box, bathed in sweat because there's no aircon in there. And the first thing one of the guys said to me was, "You enjoyed that, didn't you?" I said, "Yes, I did. I did. It was a great race." So yeah. I sort of stamped my mark then about how good I am. I enjoyed it a lot.
And how you can probably endure torture when it comes to heat.
Yeah. Oh, it was so hot in that commentary box. Myself, Lucy, and Tom were at the end of it. Yeah, it was a very hot day. Double glass as well with no aircon. And we said if we do that again, we're taking in aircon.
I was saying
Look at this. Yeah, look at this. So if the gap is more than 185 points or more at the end of this Grand Prix, Mark can win the title in San Marino. It currently stands as 182, the gap between Mark and Alex.
So 3 to go.
3, 2, go.
And
Tension rising.
I was sitting here, door open, cold air.
So yeah, you were loving life.
Well, I had to control this, so I was kind of here nor there about it.
I've got a feeling that this is the result.
Yeah.
I can't see this changing.
Not unless something really dramatic happens.
Kind of glad that Acosta hasn't won. That means we can just quickly go off here.
Yeah. It's probably one time that I'm just like, please don't win Acosta.
Yeah.
Please.
Alex will take his second Grand Prix victory. 5, it'll become 4 to go soon.
He can win next time.
I must admit, there are battles going on outside of this that we should be looking at. Like, for instance...
Oh, Mark almost went down.
In the braking zone. He's taken it very wide down in turn 10.
He twitched really, really hard on the front.
Not again. Mark's been having problems this weekend. He had to save it exit of that very corner that you saw that twitch happen in the... Let's have another look at it, Max.
Is this right height?
Mid corner. Yeah, runs it into 10 and twitches. Great spot. Great spot. Davide.say, this close it was gone. This close it was gone.
Yeah, it was... I don't know how he caught that, but is his right height failing?
Wouldn't be surprised if there's an issue. It's a bumpy circuit. Yellow flag, and out goes Salvadori.
No!
From 19th, Salvadori's out of the race.
Not again.
Yeah. Salvadori, and he's pushing the bike back to try and bring it back onto the circuit.
You can do it, Salvadori.
The bike's gone, the rear's locked, and look, Mark has now backed off. The gap now 0.6 of a second. There's Alex's girlfriend.
Isn't his dad meant to be in there as well?
He was in there yesterday. He's now back with Mark today. He can't pick the right son.
Yeah, every time he's in Alex's, he never seems to do as well. Apart from one time. That was when he ran the race. Won the race, not ran the race.
Martin's up to 10th, by the way. I keep looking over there for it. Martin's up to 10th, by the way.
I keep seeing the yellow over there and thinking, oh my god, is there a yellow? And then I'm like, no, that's the F1 screen.
No, but there is a yellow one.
Not on that one.
Has our timings frozen? No. Have they? Oh, Morbidelli's out!
When did that happen?
Apparently more, yeah,
No,
yellow
there it
section
is.
3 4.
You were just ahead.
Yeah, Morbidelli's out of the race.
Oh, damn it.
When did that happen? He was only in 14th. Oh, there he is.
Why did he look like he was crying over his bike? Wouldn't you, actually?
Just lost out on points paying positions.
I think I've just remembered something that's going to happen at 3 p.m.
You are correct. At 3 o'clock UK time, by the way. If you're watching in the UK at 3 o'clock, don't be alarmed if your phone goes off. It's a government test at 3 o'clock. Look at this. Bagnaia's going to get passed by Iago. Bagnaia, big snap! Huge rear snap into turn 1. Somehow saves it.
So that's both Ducatis just having a really terrible time with snapping.
Aguirre was almost going through there, but Bagnaia, just literally the rear of that Ducati, stepped out with awesome speed. Awesome speed.
Chantra made an overtake. He passed the leash. Also, the reason why I just got really shocked was...
Hang on, that's Morbidelli out again. Come down a second time.
How many times can you go out in a race?
Front tipped away from him at the entry into turn 10.
The race really wanted to make sure he didn't go out this time. He went out this time.
Our timings have crashed. Live timing has crashed. I wasn't wrong. Oh, I just hit refresh when they've now come available. Oh, great. Come on. Please behave. I'm sorry, please behave.
So, when the
There we go.
F1 race happens, if an hour in we suddenly allow beeping happening,
Yeah.
please do not be alarmed. I just remembered that. I should probably warn my friends about that.
Probably. Oh, I've just realised what I've done. Hang on, I've got to switch this back now. Go on, Max.
I find it funny that this beeping happens also when the Wemmy's not in the country.
This
Right.
race is energetic, isn't it, Mace?
It is. 2 laps left to go. Currently, the podium is looking like Alex Marquez, Marc Marquez, and then Bastianini.
2 to go. Marini stays ahead. Looking good. This time on the inside line of Bagnaia to turn 1 and does get ahead this time by. Can Bagnaia switch back around the outside? No, he can't.
No.
Quadraro, meantime, might have a go on Marini for 5th.
Ayagura's really holding his ground.
By the way, if you think me and Megan have an easy day, we go from solo comps here to solo comps to Formula 1.
Yeah. At least it's only like an hour 15.
It's not a bad race, is it?
Yeah.
No.
And I'm hoping there's a couple of crashes.
Compared to what most of the Grand Prix, Quadraro's going for it on the inside line, diving through on Marini, down into turn 5, that's super late, and he's taken him. That's beautiful racing. That's put a smile on my face. Well done, Fabi.
He's gained some of the momentum after his really bad start.
I was going to say bad start, but great progress again.
Yeah.
Down 3 places, though. Go on.
I was going to say, at least it's not like a 2-hour race.
Yeah. It's only an hour. Max, it's an hour and 15. Saying that, now we're going to red flag for some reason. Usually, the only trick we bring in is about that size.
Yeah.
Because you don't need a lot.
Oh, and that's Igor getting past Marini for 6th place.
This is the last lap of the Grand Prix of Catalonia, and it is going to be Alex Marquez on his course for his 2nd ever MotoGP victory. It will mean that the title cannot be decided in San Marino. It will be decided in Japan. And Morbidelli's managed to rejoin the race.
Okay, just end it, Morbidelli.
Deb's off.
The race. It's trying to take him out twice. I think that's a hint.
Sometimes in your negative mind, I sometimes think about what you mean by that sometimes. Morbidelli's entered the pits. He has entered it.
Happy? Good.
He's got the bike back to the pits. Why he's decided to do that, I don't know. That's a bit of a weird one to me. Mark will be able to celebrate Alex's win this time around. He will, yeah. Because Mark wasn't on the last time, was he? Bagnaia's passed Marini.
But you know what? Marini must have a problem because he's just let 2 people pass him.
It must be something about Spain. Bar Aragon, 2 out of the 3 races this year in Spain have been won by Alex Marquez.
Which is quite hilarious given the fact that it seems to kick Mark out.
Juan Jerez will win Barcelona. The Catalan Grand Prix then will arise for one of its own. The Spanish fans are loving it. Marc Marquez's domination of 15 in a row is done. Welcome back, Alex Marquez, to a World Championship victory. For the 2nd time in his MotoGP career, Alex Marquez is saluted by his team at Gresini to victory in Catalonia. Marc Marquez in 2nd and Bastianini in 3rd. Acosta in 4th, but the brand new Tech 3 Boss gets a podium on debut. Acosta 4th, Quadraro 5th, 6th going in for Aguirre, 7th for Bagnaia, Marini, Oliveira, Martin's the top 10, Ralph Fernandez, Mia, Vinales, Miller, Aldeguer, Chantra, Aleix, Morbidelli, Salvadori was out along with Rins, Di Gianantonio, Zarco, Binder and Bezecchi.
Oh, look. They're doing this together.
The Catalan flag, the Marc flag and the Alex flag. But what this means is that Marc Marquez cannot be the world champion in Europe. It will have to go to the Asia races. His first chance to be crowned world champion will be the Japanese Grand Prix in 3 weeks' time.
At least it'll make the Japanese Grand Prix worth definitely waking up for.
Definitely. Oh. Well, we have to wrap up, I'm afraid, and let you go. Ride of the race, Alex Marquez, I think. Megs, what do you make of the Catalan Grand Prix?
Unexpected. Definitely didn't expect Alex to fight back.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. Well, what a fantastic race. My thanks to Megan for company all weekend. Christina celebrating a race win. There's tears in the garage. We will be back in 7 days' time when the action restarts at San Marino. The last of the European races before the flyaways. But right now, Alex Marquez, for the second time, is a MotoGP winner. Bye-bye.